Sweden's lost mystery, who killed Olof Palme? February 28, 1986. Sweden's popular prime minister is gunned down in broad daylight, no bodyguards, no warning, no culprit. 34 years later, the world still asks, who killed Olof Palme? Sweden's lost mystery, who killed Olof Palme? Olof Palme was more than a politician, he was the voice of modern Sweden. A social democrat who championed welfare, disarmament, and global solidarity. By 1986, he was both loved and loathed, but never expected to die this way. On that Friday night, he and his wife Lisbeth left the cinema after watching the Mozart Story. Walking home, they took their usual shortcut, only to be met by a single, fatal shot. Lisbeth heard the shot, but by the time she called the police, Palme had collapsed. Paramedics arrived within minutes, but it was too late. Time of death, 23:21, February 28, 1986. Witness descriptions varied: a tall man in a dark coat, a retreating figure. No weapon recovered, no clear escape route. Sweden's police launched Operation Palme, but the trail went cold. Theories and suspects. 1. South African connection. Palme was an outspoken anti-apartheid critic. Some suspect South African security forces. Overlay, a map of Sweden's connections to the global anti-apartheid movement. 2. Kurdish guerrilla theory. Narrator, on the night, Kurdish separatists in Stockholm were under surveillance, but no proof tied them to the shooting. Overlay, footage of Kurdish political groups and protest movements. 3. CIA and Cold War. Did Palme's neutral stance threaten superpower interests? Conspiracy theorists point fingers at foreign intelligence agencies like the CIA. Footage from Cold War era news, with stock footage of CIA operations. 4. Stig Engström aka the Skandia Man. A graphic designer named Stig Engström was briefly considered a suspect. In 2020, Swedish authorities named him as the likely assassin, but he had passed away in 2000, meaning there was no trial. Hundreds of suspects. Thousands of tips. Yet each lead fizzled. Why it remains unsolved. Lack of forensic evidence, the weapon was never found, crime scene contamination was massive, footage of police scouring a crime scene without a clear breakthrough. Witness unreliability, conflicting accounts, no clear motive or getaway witness. Fragments of witness testimonies including differing descriptions of the suspect. Political pressure, as the nation demanded answers, investigators proceeded under a media microscope, lasting impact every February 28, Swedes pause to remember. Palme's death shattered the image of a safe, open society. His policies live on: universal healthcare, free education, and Sweden's strong stance on human rights were cemented in his legacy. But the question remains unclosed: will we ever know the full truth? Who do you believe was behind the assassination of Olof Palme? Drop your theory in the comments, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit subscribe for more lost mysteries from around the world.